What's good, everybody? Welcome back. This is the Flawdcast, the last normal place on the internet. I'm here with my co-host Mo, love of my life.
Hey.
Baby girl.
Hey.
You know, my booty call. It's been 12 years now. She ain't
12
left.
years.
She ain't left for 12 years now. All right. So yeah, today we are watching a video. It's reactception, you know. That's what they like to call it in the chat whenever I go live, when I react to a reaction. But
I think it's turned down a little bit when you talk. There you go.
Okay. Yep. So so we're reacting to a video by one of my favorite content creators. His name is Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. And I really like his channel. Like, his channel has done a lot for me in the past year. I'm not gonna lie. It's done a whole lot for me in the past year.
Yeah,
like,
I can attest to that.
It really has. And he's a great content creator, and he speaks on things that the world doesn't talk about enough, I feel like.
Yep.
And he feels like, and a lot of men feel like right now, and women feel like, actually.
Yep.
A lot of people feel like this. And it's just, you know, it preaches accountability. It preaches holding yourself accountable, you know what I'm saying? And being a good human being. And I think more people should watch his videos, to be honest.
Yeah.
The first video that we reacted to together, almost a year ago, it's close to a year, was a video of his. Mm-hmm. And that was the first time we ever watched a video of his, which is the craziest thing. It's come full circle.
That is
it's
crazy.
come full circle.
That's so crazy.
We're watching a video today. He's reacting to a group called the Daily Wrap-Up Crew, and they are discussing the question of why do women get mad when men ask them what they bring to the table? If you know what that means. Like, what
do you offer?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Assuming that the man is bringing something to the table first.
Yeah.
Or just bringing something to the table. Like, assuming that the man is not just some bum-ass nigga asking, like, well, what are you going to take care of me with? Or some shit, you know? Assuming that the man is offering something as well. Yeah. Or is, you know what I'm saying? Is doing something for himself, doing well. Not just doing something for himself, working towards something.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You don't got to be rich. No. You know what I'm saying? But if you got to have purpose. You got to be doing something. So assuming that the man has a purpose and is doing something and isn't just out here living this fucking stupid life that people are living out here, this fucking reheatable microwave McDonald's life, it feels like, you know what I'm saying? Like, relationships are nothing. They mean nothing. Interaction with humans is the worst kind of interaction, but people are still bumping guts, having babies, and ruining kids' lives, bringing terrible lives. The life is already terrible, and then they bring another life into that, and it's just
multiple.
And then it just has a snowball effect, and it's ruining the world right now.
Legit.
And this is like unprecedented. I feel like in America, where we're at right now, I feel like we've never been in this place.
Agreed.
You know, so yeah. Anyway, that was a pretty long intro. It's been 3 minutes, so we're just gonna jump right into it. So yeah,
wasn't 10.
It wasn't 10. Shout out MTR. Shout out Daily Wrap-Up Crew. I'll put both links in the description, and we're gonna get this started.
Word.
Let's go.
Spaghetti.
Without further ado.
All right, well, we're going to get straight into it because I understand this question is on the socials, and we want to know why do women get upset with the question, what do you bring to the table?
Yeah, please let me know.
I'm sorry?
Are you poor?
Oh, I'm not poor. No, I'm asking a question. Like,
okay.
We got to be poor to ask that question?
Already?
Okay.
Already?
Hold on, let's see what she has to say to Toronto.
Okay.
Explain. What?
Because.
Okay,
yeah, no, hold on. Before he pauses.
You see the girl next to her face, she was even like, damn, bitch.
Yeah, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's crazy. How do those things correlate? If you ask, what do you got going on? That means I have to be poor? Like, if I'm asking you, when you ask someone, what are you doing with, like, are you, you know what I'm saying? What do you do? What do you have to offer, basically? Like, I feel like that's a
normal question.
That's a good question to ask. You should ask that question because it gets right to the point. You know what I'm saying? Why not get to the, like, why are we sugarcoating it, pretending that this is the thing. People don't ask questions like that, link up with people, like I just said, have babies with them, all this, and then do nothing but complain. And there's no type of, you don't even be friends and have kids. They don't even be friends and have children together. There was no chance of them being in a relationship when the baby was born, when the baby was conceived. There was not even, nothing. But, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that's happening because people don't ask questions like that. And then got the nerve to complain, act like they're the victims in a situation when you need to hold yourself accountable. You made the decision. You both laid down and had the baby, and then both trying to play the victim. But, like this should be a question that should be asked, I think, more often.
And the fact that she's offended.
Yeah. And then her response is, are you poor?
Is ridiculous. That doesn't even make sense. If somebody says,
the fuck?
Just you as a person, who are you?
Yeah.
What do you offer? What do you bring to...
That means you have to be...
You're poor?
That means you have to lack it? Because you're asking the other person about it?
Yeah, no, she
And what do you have to offer? It doesn't even mean monetarily.
No.
It doesn't even have to be money.
But that just shows where her mind state is, and she automatically went to that.
Yeah.
Or just she's fishing for something to...
Yep. That means you have nothing to offer.
About. Yeah.
Because I feel like if someone people who have problems with questions like that don't have something to answer. You know what I'm saying? It's more like an insecurity on you.
That's why
you know
she went to that.
When you respond like that, it says more about you than the person asking the question.
Yes.
Because that person is just trying to interact, find things out about you, learn more about you, and also make sure that you are trying to get towards something. You know what I'm saying? Killing two birds with one stone. A person who actually has something going for themselves and it really is trying to make themselves have a purpose. And I'm saying you ain't got to be rich. You ain't got to be rich. You got to have a purpose.
Yeah.
You got to be going towards something. Progression.
Yeah.
A person who is doing something like that, doing something that is worthy of human time, actually, they would be proud to answer that question.
Yes.
They'd have something to say and they'd be proud to brag about it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
When you ask someone who don't have a job, what do you do for a living? That person automatically is like, damn, I'm fucking up. That's the first thing that goes in their head. So, you know what I'm saying? A person then that's when the liberal mindset comes in, I shouldn't have to work to be a person. That's slavery. You're a consumer.
Yeah.
You just care about money. You're a capitalist. That's where that mindset comes from because
fuck survival.
Yeah, this is just life. Life is what it is, regardless of if you like it or not. You're not going to change a system that you were born into by being broke. First of all, by not trying to go towards something. That action is the only way that you can change it. Is going towards something. So, you know what I'm saying? The mindsets don't even go together. But yeah, I feel like someone who has a problem with that is just lacking it.
Clearly.
It doesn't have something to say. But yeah, let's continue.
Okay, before she gets into it. Okay, just real quick. Again, can't even go 10 seconds when poised with a non-threatening, realistic question.
Yep.
The first thing,
shaming.
Are you poor?
Automatically.
And guys, listen,
Women do that. Women do that so much too. I'm sorry, I just paused it so quickly, but men get shamed. Women say men shame. I've said this so many times. Women say men shame women like calling them hoes, call them sluts, all this. Again, I cannot stress this enough. Men do not call women hoes. And if they do, they're little boys. They're like little kids.
Yeah.
Men do not call. We don't even we might think it. We might think it when a girl acts a certain way. Yeah. But men do not just walk around calling girls hoes because men. They know that fucks up the opportunity of them fucking them. Yes. Men are not just walking around shitting on women. That's not how it works. But that's how women make it seem or just bitter women. Not all women do that. But you hear these women who say men ain't shit and shit. They say, oh, I'm doing a slut walk because everyone calls women hoes and da-da-da. But the thing is the people who call women hoes are women.
It's women, yeah.
It's women that talk the most shit about women.
Always.
So that slut walk is just a bunch of bitches hating each other, acting like they're friends, looking at each other
literally.
Oh, look at this bitch. Look at what she's wearing.
Imagine.
I had to outdo that. It's just a bunch of bunch of negative energy. That's all it is.
Imagine the animosity in that parade.
Yes.
Imagine yo.
Yes.
Fuck that. And that's the thing. It's been like that since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Like women don't
Yeah.
fuck with women.
Yeah.
It just.
It's a fact, but they pretend to today, which is why the world is so fucked up. Which is why things like believe all women and like shit that doesn't even make sense because we all know people are just humans, regardless of their gender. You're just a human.
Yep.
So you can lie just like I can lie, and she can lie, and he can lie, and they can lie, and whatever your pronoun is, you can lie, and you can bullshit, and you can be petty, and you can do terrible shit. So it doesn't even make sense to just automatically give someone like the reward of nothing you say is a lie until you prove it and ruin the world first.
Yeah.
Like you get the opportunity to ruin the world before I say that you could even possibly mess something up.
Right.
Like fuck out of here. No. And it's bullshit. And it's women feeding each other that type of shit in an echo chamber. And it's like it feels like it's just women trying to give themselves more wiggle room and then more
opportunity,
more privilege. They're just trying to give themselves more and more privilege because they're women. And I'm not saying women don't go through shit because I wouldn't be a woman. I wouldn't be a woman. I would not switch my gender because it's not easy to be a woman. But I know women wouldn't really want to be men either. Like if they actually had to be men, they would not want to do it. If a woman says she wants to be a man, she means she just wants the privileges that she thinks men have. But she does not want the negatives that come with it. And there's a lot of negatives that come with being a man. Yeah. And they would love to make you think that that's not true. But shit like that, like, are you poor? Like that type of shit cuts a rich nigga. You know what I'm saying? It cuts a rich nigga deep when a woman says, ugh, bum, or something like that, regardless of how much money you have. And a woman knows that. A woman knows that because of the relationship between men and women and the way that this world works. It's set up in such a fucked up way, but it's set up how it is set up. But the shaming shit, bro, is disgusting. It's disgusting, and I wish more women would just be honest about it and just like, nah, that's grimy. That's fucked up. She shouldn't have said that. More women need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Than just being like, oh, you're right because you're a woman, and the patriarchy, and the wage gap, like. Bunch of just shit that just gets regurgitated and has no fucking basis, you know. But it is what it is. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Here's what I actually hate to see. Okay, I hate to see so often these podcast groups where the men are being logical, they're being respectful, they're being this, they're being that, and then the women just go completely off the goddamn rails with their disrespect, with their shaming and their insults. Okay, I don't like to see it. I would much rather see two great types of conversations between both so we can come to an understanding.
My side.
But when you go down to the surface level bullshit that she just tried to play, this is what you get.
Are you poor?
But let's hope that maybe
you want to find out if I'm a good person?
Comes back in.
Are you broke, nigga? Are you a broke boy?
Looked at me and you saw me, you knew that you wanted me. You're approaching me on rip.
Probably sexually.
I don't think so. But what does that have to do?
They're just saying things. She's just saying things.
Did she just say what I think she said?
Yeah, she's just saying things. She just wants to argue because what was that? What? If every time, I don't care what you say, if a nigga says he's not, he's lying. All right? Let me just say this. Let me preface it with that. If a nigga says this isn't the truth, he's lying.
Yeah.
Every time a nigga approaches a woman to talk to her, sexual thought, the potential of sexual thought is there. It's there, and that is why he is approaching you, because he wants to experience it
and knows absolutely nothing else about you other than what you look like from afar.
That is it. And he can say, no, it's just because I thought you, like, no, nigga, it's sexual. It's primitive. You know what I'm saying? It's instinctual. It's just there.
I don't think so.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, what? What are you? What is it then? What is it then? Name anything. What? Oh, your vibe? Your vibe pulled me over here? Was it?
Your energy.
Your energy pulled me over here? Is that what it was? Oh, okay. Our horoscopes did this? Okay. I see what you're saying.
Like gravitational pull?
Like, get out of here. Oh, you drank a love potion. Oh, okay. Helga.
Yeah.
Let's keep going though.
To the table. You knew that you saw me and you liked me. So why do you need to know what I bring to the table? You saw me and you liked me.
Look at wait, hold on.
So why do you need to know what I
This
bring?
Michael Jackson, Latoya Jackson looking girl in the middle.
Right here.
Yeah, he's pissed
Look
already.
man over here as well. Just try to compute the pure malarkey.
Me and you liked me.
If I see you,
Whoa. Let
Yeah.
go. I want to hear
Let her
everything
go.
they have to say.
Yes,
before
because
we move
we're
on.
being poised and we're taking turns. Before I
if
follow.
hear
I
this
see you
bitch?
and I like you, that's purely physical, correct?
Absolutely.
I mean, it depends.
Bitch.
What else can it be?
I'm going off what I'm going off what you look like. So
What
that's
else
physical.
can it be?
You could have met me in the library with a little librarian sweater on.
That
It's
don't mean-
still how
I
you
don't know.
look.
She just
I
said
don't
with
know
a little
nothing else
librarian
about you.
sweater
So
on.
because you're in the
It's
library,
still how
like-
you look.
That's what you're wearing, bitch.
It's just bullshit. It's just bullshit, bro. It feels like bullshit. Like they're all friends and shit, so they're just gonna allow that type of bullshit to be said. But if I'm sitting on the other end, tell me how it's not physical still.
Literally, finish that. You were
Yeah.
not getting past this.
How is
until
that
you
not
answer.
physical?
Yeah.
You're not gonna act like what you're saying is an actual answer to
Mm-hmm.
that question, because it's not. You could have seen me, you said.
Yep.
You could have seen me
Yep.
at a library
Yep.
with a little librarian sweater. He
Wearing.
still wanted to fuck that little librarian. He liked the
That was
innocence
it.
of the librarian sweater, and he wanted to fuck it.
Like she's hype.
Don't play games.
She's being hypocritical. Is that what it is?
No, she's nitpicking and trying to move goalposts. She does. It doesn't even. It's not hypocritical. It's just totally not logical. It's not hypocritical. It just doesn't make sense because
yeah.
it's the physical is the main attraction
There's no
from jump every
literally-
time.
Literally, there's no
Every
other
time.
reason for she can't.
Maybe not for women. I don't know. Maybe this is the thing. Maybe women might not be as physically attracted to men. I'm not saying they aren't physically attracted to men, because they probably women still see men that they think are attractive, but it's probably less than men see when they see, like, because when men see women,
Yeah.
it's probably, I think it might be a lot more sexual than women. You know what I'm saying? Women
Yeah.
probably think sexual, but men is like, I
Yeah.
think it's primitively there
Yes.
for men to be
Yes.
sexual when they're
Yes.
attracted. You know what I'm saying? A
Yes.
woman, she could think you're a mess in the beginning, and then you tell her a joke, and then boom, now she's attracted to you, or like something happened
Yeah.
that made her attracted to you. So
Yeah.
it might not be physical for women. So maybe that's why it's hard for her to really admit what he's saying. I think it's partly also because she wants to argue,
Yeah.
and she's just being dumb. But she really might. No, no, you're right. No,
because
no, she knows.
you
She
know
knows. But
the
I'm just saying
world.
that could be a possibility that it's because women don't think like men.
Maybe sometimes, but
Yeah.
not for this situation. Not for seeing you from across the room and I want to know you any other reason than wanting to fuck you.
Yeah.
Or wanting to know
Yeah.
you or
And
whatever.
you're right.
There's
You're
no other reason.
You're right.
You
It's
can't
physical. It's
even-
physical no matter
Yeah,
what.
she
It's
should
still
have.
physical.
She should have had to admit that before they went on
Yeah,
with the
it's
conversation.
still physical
that's
because you don't know
bullshit.
me.
No.
And I don't know you. Regardless,
setting
the joke
nothing.
and all that, there's still got to be a physical attraction there.
Yep.
There does. Like even if what I consider ugly, the person who's fucking her thinks it's attractive.
Yeah.
Some way, you know.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
There's nothing else you can go on there. And even then, the question, what do you bring to the table? This doesn't even the argument that she's making still doesn't make sense, because just answer the question.
Yep.
What are you talking about? You're trying to avoid the question like the plague, because there was a question asked that still has yet to be answered.
Yeah.
What he said was, why do women get offended when they are asked, what do you bring to the table? She said, well, when you're coming at me, it's purely physical. I mean, it's just because you like me, right? What does that have to do with what I bring to the table? Exactly. So why did you bring that up?
Yeah.
Let's talk about
answer the question.
Let's talk about the question that I asked.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You're talking about me approaching you because I like how you look. That's not what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you brought up. So why are you trying to act like I brought it up? Because what I said was, what do you bring to the table? Why do girls get offended when you say, what do you bring to the table? She see how, like, she just try to audit, like, what are you even doing with what is the point of this?
Already, like he said, it
It's
was
ridiculous.
20 seconds in, and they're just already
Facts. Fucking ridiculous. Let's keep going.
It's annoying.
It is. This shit triggers me. I'm not gonna lie. It triggers me. Good thing I don't deal with this. I'm not gonna lie. This is not the kind of shit that I deal with. That's why it triggers me. Because I'm like, babe, look at this bitch. Look at this shit. Like, what is happening here?
Crazy.
Crazy. Let's keep going though.
Well, I'd like to, if she's bringing something physical.
And this girl this whole time has been looking at her friend like,
damn,
you're fucking bugging. Let's see if she checks her. And look at this cool ass bitch over here with the sunglasses though. She looks like she about to come out with, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. I'm different. Or like, and I'm gonna miss everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody. That's what she looks like. But yeah, anyway, let's keep going. And this girl looks like LaToya Jackson. Look at her nose.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's keep going. I see. That to me roasting. I'm not trying to shame. Because it's just that's just what they look like to me. I'm not. Yeah.
That's the thing. We do that with every.
Yeah, I'm not trying to shame them because I'm not saying they're ugly. It's just funny. I'm just making jokes.
We look at people and try to think who they look like.
She really does look like LaToya Jackson, and it's because of her nose. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a fact.
People look like people.
Yeah, true. Let's keep going.
To the table,
Please
then
bring it home.
what.
Let's see what she's saying.
I'd like to, if she's bringing something physical to the table,
Please
then
bring it
you know
home.
what she brought to the table.
What?
The physical.
Why is she talking like that?
That you asked it to the table, did you not?
I hate.
I didn't ask it to the table.
I can't stand people who act like that.
Don't say that's all.
She's talking like she's smart.
Wait.
She's talking like she's super smart, and like the point she's making is fire. She's talking so dumb, but she's talking like she's like what she's saying is a foregone conclusion.
I was rooting.
I hate people who talk like that.
All right, I'm rooting for the third bitch. She has something to say.
I can't. The way that she's talking is so condescending. It's so condescending.
And then to come with that.
Well, yeah, and then say some shit like, what? You, again, did not. The question went, again.
Yep.
Again. Running from the question like the plague. They just want to argue.
We brought with you invited to the table. Like, what?
Is that not what you brought to the table? Is that not? Is that not young child? That's what she's talking to you. Like you're a student. Okay. So 2 + 2 is 4. Is it not? Like, don't talk to me like that.
Physical to the table,
Please
then
bring it
you
home.
know what she brought to the table.
He was rooting for her too.
The physical.
MTR.
Titties and ass.
That you asked it to the table, did you not? That's what she said.
That's all she got.
Wait, hold on. What did she say?
You asked it to what she brought. I'd like to, if she's bringing something physical to the table,
Please
then
bring it
you know
home.
what she brought to the table. The physical.
Oh, titties and ass.
That's
you
it?
asked it to the table, did you not?
What?
That's what
Literally,
she
that's
got.
what she
I didn't
came
ask-
with.
I didn't ask it to the
brought
table.
You invited it to the
You're
table.
still
Don't
talking
say that's
about
all.
the sex.
This is like
They're still talking about as if we're just meeting right this instant.
Yeah.
Like, just answer the question. Why are you... Bro, why do women get mad when niggas ask what you bring to the table? When you know a nigga's asking you, what do you bring to the table? You know he's not talking about the ass and titties
No.
that you are born with.
We
You
all
know that's
know.
not what he's talking about.
We all know bitches can bring that.
Yes. Like, what are you... Is that not what you asked at the table? Okay, so that's it? Is that what you're saying? That's all you have? That's all you bring to the table? Is that what you're saying? And that's what you're trying to defend? Is that the point you're trying to defend? We have only titties and ass, and that's all you want, right?
That's all you invited.
That's all you asked for, right?
Like, no,
titties and ass.
they're trying to find out
That's
what
not.
else the fuck you can bring.
That's the
bitch.
question. Like, what is the point y'all bitches are making? Like, goddamn. Let's go.
like people that ask for $20 and then when you ask for it back, they like, oh, you mad about your little funky $20. Don't say, oh, this is all you got. This is what you asked, so you knew what it was.
FOC asked the titties
what?
and invited to the bedroom, not the table.
Exactly.
But you don't make it to the
So
table.
then why you asking about the table? Why you not asking me
Because that's what he wants to talk
we
about.
Get past the ass and titties. Now
He's not
we
talking
wanna
about the
know
bedroom, he's
what
talking about
else
the
is
table.
behind this ass and titties.
Then you should
Plain and simple.
You should right.
Figure that out.
That's why we asked that.
That's what the question's for.
Should we waste our time getting to know you if you bring no value?
Why is that a waste of time? Are you?
It's such a waste of time. And listen,
What?
here's what happened. So what the
These
lady
girls
in the
just wanna
middle was
argue.
trying to do was to try to shame them into saying all y'all care about is surface level shit, ass and titties.
Yep.
But then what the men tried to do is that they tried to bring it back
Past
to
that.
the actual, well, after that, okay,
Yeah.
if you want to
Let's
just come in with
ask
the
the question.
supposition that, you know,
Cool.
dudes are looking for, you know,
That's the point you're trying to make.
ass and
We know
titties, then
that.
you can absolutely
Yeah.
do that. But let's go after that. Like, what's in your mental? Because more than
Yeah.
likely, a dude who walks up to you doesn't know you from a hole in the wall is going off of some aesthetic value
That's it.
of what you
We
might
already
bring
said that.
to a proverbial
Exactly what we
table. But
said.
then it's like, well, what else after that? Because
Exactly.
the
You think
ass
we
and the
don't care
titties
about
are not
that?
going to get you a relationship. Okay, it'll
It's
get
not.
you the meat. It won't get you a relationship.
Yep.
But here's the just pure ridiculousness about this, and they get so mad about this. It's like walking into a store, and there's a product sitting on the shelf, and said product has no labeling, it don't got no nutritional facts, and it costs $100.
For real.
And the sales
Like,
associate
what
is
is
just
this?
like, oh, well, what do you mean? What can it do from you? No, don't you just see it right there?
For real.
What do you mean? Dog, I'm not going to buy this $100 item with no
Can I
labeling
know how it's
on it.
gonna
Like,
affect
I don't
me?
know what it can do for me, right? That's really what the question is.
Yeah.
It's the with 'em, okay? What's in it for me?
I was like, wait, what? What is that? What did he
Guys
just
got to
say?
make it abundantly
with
clear.
'em.
But y'all don't?
But exactly, guys have to make it abundantly clear, and it's no problem when women ask you. And just like she just said, if she said, "Are you poor?" If you just said, "Yeah," then what?
Right.
Then she would have shamed him
Yeah.
for being broke.
Well,
But
get
all
your
you have is ass
motherfucking
and
money
titties.
up.
Exactly. All you have is ass and titties, and when niggas say that's all you got, you say that's all you asked for. Mm-hmm. Like what? No, I asked you what you brought to the table. I didn't tell you what to bring to the table. I said, what do you bring to the table?
Yep.
The fuck are you even talking about? And then and he's right. It's literally like something just sitting, like some goop, saying and having not knowing what the fuck it does and just buying it because it's called goop
Yeah.
because the girl who sold it, you heard
Smells like
something.
a vagina.
Yeah, don't no wild, but yeah, crazy man.
Yeah.
This is wild.
Yeah,
There's
this
no
is-
point behind what they're saying.
Seriously, they making them look very stupid.
But I'm sure there's women who are like, yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the fact that these three women right here, well, this one hasn't said anything. I'm hoping that she says some logical shit. But these two jumped right on the same non-logic train.
Yeah.
And how is that even possible? What the fuck? What is going on? It seems like this is a simulation, and they're put on like like if you play Fallout, you have to raise your stats to be able to convince people to do things and stuff. It's like that. Like these niggas at the other side of the table, their stats are too low to get the bartender to hook them up with like a free drink or something. And no matter what you do, no matter how logical what you say is, they're just like, do not compute because you're not allowed to because you don't got the stats. That's what it's seeming like here. Like it's a simulation and their settings are super turned up.
Yeah.
You know, or your settings are super turned down. You know what I'm saying? So I guess this nigga gotta go do some missions, you know? Do some missions and get his XP up
Yeah.
to make these girls understand. And this girl, she just looks crazy. But anyway, she looks freezing. Let's go.
Are you hiring? Like
No, men are the one that's risking themselves in a relationship more than a woman is.
how?
Because we're the one that's spending our time, money,
Wow.
and resources
They don't
and
understand.
protecting y'all.
Women have money, many women have time.
Y'all
They
wanna
have to
spend
give
your
the
money.
same thing that you have to spend.
y'all don't.
If
I
you're worried
mean,
about money, then you could dig
It's
up
not
the
about
bones
money,
of
it's about
Benjamin
everything
Franklin
else.
and sleep with him.
Come
That
on.
don't-
Wasn't this
What?
dude that's
She's saying
What
nothing.
did she just say?
If you're worried about money, you can dig up the bones of Benjamin Franklin and sleep with him. What? Was that supposed to be funny? Was that supposed to be clever? Was that supposed to be, what was that? What? If you're worried about money, yo, even though your friend next to you just called him broke or just asked him if he was broke, not even 5 minutes ago, she's the one who's worried about money. This dude, what he said was, men are risking themselves more in the relationship than the woman is, which I guess, you know, it depends really, because if it's me and Oprah's taking all that risk,
Yeah.
you know.
Depends.
But again, this is assuming the nigga has something going for himself, like
Yes.
like I said originally.
Yep.
If he just wants to know what you have going on, he wants to know if he's gonna be able to afford you. He wants to know if he's gonna be able to make you happy.
Absolutely.
That's what he wants to know. To know what you bring to the table, he has to know what he's gonna have to provide in order to get
Yes.
you to be happy with him.
And it's-
that is what he's talking about.
Yep, and it's not fair for women to be like, "What do you mean?" We
'Cause you
have
know
money-
exactly what he means.
We have money and time too, but you are quick to say you don't have enough money to take care of me or
automatic.
live
That's what
my
bitches say
lifestyle
automatically. I was
or
gonna
all
say
this
that.
bullshit. Like, you cannot say both of those things.
You
so
can't.
what he's saying is he takes more of the risk then.
Yep.
If you can't say both. It's not fair.
You can, and that's the thing. Women say both a lot.
Yeah.
A lot, and don't even realize that they're saying both. They don't even realize how lot. That's why these type of videos and Fresh and Fit, the shows like that, where they have women come on and have to talk with the logic. That's why those shows are so important to me. You know what I'm saying? Because you have women go on there. You need instances to be able to see things to know what it really is.
Yes.
Because niggas could just claim all day, women are wilding out here. So these young women have no type of sense of reality and and niggas just be like, yo, shut up. You're hating. Shut up. You're hating on women. That's it. But when you have actual video sitting there, there is
recordings.
There is exactly. There's hours worth, hours and hours and hours, days worth on YouTube now of women doing exactly what they say they don't do.
Yep. People are going to be able to do statistics just off of the interviews and information on the internet of women exposing themselves.
That's why it's so important. That's why it's so important, because women don't know themselves. Men don't either, but don't blatantly fight against yourself in your own head, because what's gonna happen is the relationship's never gonna work.
Yeah.
Because the nigga cannot make you happy when you're saying you want this kind of nigga and this kind of nigga, but they aren't the same. They can't even. They're not even compatible to be the same type of nigga.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What you mean is you want a nigga that could be this at this time, this at this time. You want Rambo and you want fucking Bill Gates. You know what I'm saying? You want Gucci Mane and Bill Gates. And you expect the nigga to be able to be all of that. And that's the thing. It's because of the unrealistic. They say there's an unrealistic expectation on women, beauty-wise, which there is. But don't say, like, let's admit that there's an unrealistic expectation on men.
Lifestyle.
Like,
absolutely.
Like, men have to be able to do so many different things these days. And he has to be tall. He has to be in shape. He has to have money. He has to have a giant dick. He has to have no kids. He has to have
a yacht.
He has to wait a year or two before he can sleep with the girl. He has to not even tell the girl anything about what she does wrong, or else he's controlling and trying to belittle her and all these type of things. Men have to do so much shit.
It's crazy.
And it's not realistic, because you can't even ask a girl, what do you bring to the table?
Yep. Legit. Clearly, look at.
That's crazy.
3.
That's crazy.
Hopefully 1 out of 3, but it's looking like it's 3 out of 3
crazy.
for 3 ain't shit.
And there's a lot of girls who think like these bitches. But yeah, let's keep going, man.
Said earlier today that women do not pay on first dates, right?
I said women shouldn't pay on first dates.
So
both of them. So you're not worried about money?
Men's supposed to pay on the first date, correct?
That's what I was.
So you worried about money yourself?
What you?
That doesn't mean
You're not risking.
What does that have to do with what I'm
can't
bringing
say
to the
both.
table?
Anything on that
Obviously,
person.
whatever
No
you
risk. You
ask
just
to
said
come
that.
to the table is what I'm bringing.
Long story short, you approach me.
Oh,
You
that's
could have
cool.
left me alone, and
So,
I
Why
so
can't I
because
bring my- I
approach
can't
you,
just bring
I don't
me?
have the right to know what else you're gonna give me in with
I just
being
feel like if you're
in a
approaching
relationship.
I just feel like if you're approaching the
said
table
no.
based on ass and titties and whatever else you saw that you might have liked, you're already doing
That's
it
not
backwards.
the argument.
Well,
What?
I mean, we gotta get,
How is that backwards? Oh my God. How is it backwards to see you and approach you, have fun with you for a second to show that we're compatible for a second, at least, because we're all trying to do the same thing. Don't pretend. And have it work out, and then be like, oh, okay, I like this energy that we have together. Let's see if we can expound on that. Do we get along for real now, a little bit deeper? You know what I'm saying? That's how you assess risk, and that's just how things work. Like, she's saying he's working backwards. So he should find out what you have to bring to the table first, and then approach you?
Fuck out of here.
The fuck are you talking about?
Fuck out of here.
How does he even, so he has to stalk you first
Then don't go out to the club.
and get a private investigator to find out about you
Yep.
before he has the
Yep.
right to even approach you. Get the fuck out of
Yep.
here. You ain't gold, bitch.
Yep. Then don't
You
go.
are a human being just like him.
Yeah. Then why are you trying? Like, you're just, that's
Crazy.
it's like an oxymoron.
It is.
You go out to the club to try to get fucked and fucking.
Yes, that's what I'm
all
saying.
this
They're
shit.
trying to do the same thing.
And-
They're hanging out in the same places as these men,
Yes.
but claiming that they're better than these men.
How can
They're
they?
doing the same
Yo,
exact thing.
It's crazy.
It is
so
crazy.
It's really crazy. I'm
It's
so
like-
glad We've been together for
12 years.
And don't
12
have to
years.
deal
Never
with
had to
this
deal with it, bro.
bullshit.
I could not live in today's dating climate, bro. Well, I could because I'm a pimp, but well, I mean, you gotta adapt.
No,
I would figure it out. I would figure it out.
Obviously,
I would figure it out.
Obviously, but I'm
happy I don't got to.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, we're human beings, but
it is what it is. If we had to, we had to.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we don't have to.
exactly, that's a fact.
Because
That's
that
the
shit
bad
looks
thing about
whack
it all.
as fuck.
It does not look fun. It does not look fun. It really, really doesn't. This is like, it feels like you're talking to robots, like people with hollow heads.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's a standard.
yes, I don't know how this became the standard.
Me either. What happened?
I don't know.
Sheesh.
I do not know.
And we're only 6 minutes in.
Yeah, let's keep going for real.
Damn.
Let's keep going.
Get to know you. You need somebody based off attraction,
But you
correct?
don't need to get to know my vagina first.
Right.
If that's what you offer,
What are you talking about? You
That's not
Three
what
for
I
three.
offered. You asked for that to come.
You said
No, you said you're talking about he's trying to fuck you first. What do you mean? All he said was, why do women get offended when niggas ask what you bring to the table? You created the whole hypothetical
Yes.
situation
Yes.
yourself.
Yep.
He asked you a simple question. You created the, well, okay, so you're approaching me. You like my ass and titties.
Yep.
You want to fuck me now. And da-da. Nigga, just answer the question. That's all he did was ask you a question.
Yep.
You created the rest of the shit to create obstacles to not answer the question.
Yep.
And you're still doing it. And now you're trying to claim that he did it. What?
What?
Craziness, bro. Craziness.
Again, what they're doing is just pure and utter deflection because they
Yes.
don't want to be responsible
100%.
for what they contribute to men.
Yes.
They don't want to be responsible for that. So they go down to the low level, surface level tactic
Yep.
of shaming them based off of men's sexual desires. Stop
Yep.
shaming men
Exactly.
for being
And are you
attracted
poor?
to women
Exactly.
the way that we are.
And the thing
It's-
is, okay, right? You shame a man for his sexual desires. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows what men are attracted to, and men like to fuck, right? But there's plenty of kids in this world, so women do too, right? But a woman, like, women sit here and complain all day long. If you could just search the internet about niggas with small dicks, niggas can't make them come, all this crazy shit.
Yep.
So, like, what does that say about your sexual desires? How much work has to get put in just for you to enjoy sex?
Right.
That means that you are, like, how mature is your sex? Like, what the fuck are you?
Yep.
What turns you on? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that hard, because we all have these instincts, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
human
If it's
nature.
that hard for you, then your sexual desires are way, way more complex than a man's. So stop acting like we're the ones who are bugging because, oh, we're just so easy to please. You act like that's a problem. Is that really a issue?
Right.
It shouldn't be an issue. That should not be it just is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to shame it. Don't try to shame it because of what we are naturally. You are what you are. We're not trying to shame you. That's the thing. But men do say women are trying to but women do say men are always trying to shame them sexually. But it doesn't even make sense because it doesn't go together.
Yeah.
Men wouldn't be shaming women when they're trying to fuck women.
So hard. Yeah.
It does not make sense. Men will let women say anything.
Yes.
All the white knights in this world.
Yes.
All the niggas that would just be like, how dare you say that?
Just to get.
How dare you say that woman is capable of lying?
Just to get the slightest.
just to get attention.
Wetness.
Just to get not even wetness. Just a, you know, just a little. Just that. They're just trying to get a little look.
Yo.
And they're sitting here worshiping these women. But they act like men are trying to degrade them into the ground. No, it's not. It's the niggas you're fucking with, obviously, that are
Clearly.
doing that. Because that is not what niggas be doing.
I think it's a
doesn't make any
narrative.
sense. It's a narrative that's being spun, and it has been being spun for years and years and years. TV, movies, songs, women, period. Like,
Yep.
there's shit that these women be complaining about Destiny's Child songs. Like, these women sound like Destiny's Child old songs, and they never been through anything they're talking about. These women been complaining about men since they were 10 years old.
Legit.
Along with Beyonce and Bugaboo and fucking can you pay my bills? Can you pay my
telephone
These bitches didn't even have bills.
For real.
They didn't even have bills, and this is what they were complaining about
I'm
early
16.
on.
Can you pay my cotton candy?
I wasn't
bill at the
16
store
at that
after?
point.
How-
I was like 10.
They were
No, they weren't.
the singers.
Oh yeah. I thought you were saying like us
No,
listening
no,
to
no,
it.
no.
We
Like
were so young
Beyonce.
hearing that music.
Even them singing it
Oh
had
yes,
a
yeah, they
bill
were
of
super young. Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Rich, you should be paying my bills. You're Destiny's Child. What the fuck you talking about?
But even at that age,
Yeah.
they don't have bills. Like
It doesn't
that.
make sense. But that's why we're where we're at right now.
Exactly.
Because it's a narrative that has been spun. You're absolutely right.
Straight up.
Let's continue.
Spaghetti.
Our biology. Get over that.
Facts.
Men are attracted to what they see, but y'all are attracted to what y'all hear. So we're okay with letting you know what we can provide, but when we flip that on the flip side to let us know what it is that we're being set up for, that's when y'all have a particular issue.
What attracted us?
And it seems like you'd only have a problem if you're trying to set someone up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you were just being real, you wouldn't even see an issue with that. Why would you have a problem with telling someone what you can provide?
Yeah.
Like, or what you're doing, like what you have to offer. Why would you have a problem with that?
Literally.
Like, you would really put that shit on blast if you had something to offer. As soon as people get things to offer, it goes right on Facebook. Right onto the timeline. But you have a problem saying it?
Fuck out of here.
Like, what? You know? It doesn't even make no sense.
Dumb.
When they have nothing to offer, they still be uploading shit to the timeline. So, yo, trust and believe, if they have something to offer,
Straight up.
it's going up there. Like, you're absolutely yelling it. You know? Let's go.
He offered it to you. You said, "Hey, I like you. Come to the table with me." And then when I get
No, ain't nobody said come to the table. Don't speak for the men. Ain't nobody said come to the table. He said come to the bedroom with me. That's different.
Making shit up.
What do you bring to the bed and what do you bring to the table is two different things.
What?
tables in your bedroom.
What is she
What is
talking
the
about?
question about?
Okay, so after we done,
What do you
put your
fucking...
clothes back
Now she doesn't
on.
understand
Now
the
let's
question.
talk.
We at a table now, or
Yeah,
we still in the bed?
We at a table.
No, we not at the table. We asking
What?
why should y'all even come to the table?
Why
did you ask?
Like,
What?
Because men want to build long-term relationships with
You
women
think...
outside.
So, are niggas wrong for trying to build relationships? Are niggas wrong for trying to... So now, the problem is men trying to be in relationships. Before, it was men not wanting to be in relationships, not being able to commit. Now when niggas is trying to commit, now when niggas are trying to commit, trying to play no games with you, just trying to see what the fuck is up, now that's a problem too. What the fuck is going on, bro?
Yeah, this is crazy.
What is going on in this world?
Like, this girl in the middle is really dumb.
She's just
Dumb.
not even thinking before she's talking.
No.
She
said,
said,
you have tables in your bedroom?
Yeah,
You have tables in
so
your
we're at
bedroom?
we're at a table now?
Shut the fuck up.
Like, what are you even talking about?
And just listen to the question, because the question is not difficult.
It's not. And why is she... Like, the point, like, there's no point in anything that she's saying.
No, it's
like,
pissing me off.
We're at a table now? What's your point there?
Like-
you have tables in your bedroom? What's your point there? Like,
She's trying to be smart.
you know what he's saying when he's asking the question, and you're trying to act like you're an idiot,
Yeah.
and he has to guide you all the way around. Like,
With
are you dumb?
Every last thing that they're saying, they're just saying the opposite
Yes.
thing too, and
Yeah.
then it's like, it's ridiculous.
Just to argue.
It's so embarrassing.
It is. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to me because I don't like seeing things like that.
I know, it's
First of all,
cringe.
I hate like whenever I used to watch dating shows, whenever it's a group of women and they just have nothing to say and they're just like at odds and like trying to beef with niggas and have no logic, it's like, it makes me cringe, bro.
Yes.
It makes me cringe. I
Yes.
hate that type of thing.
Yeah.
And like, it's just, I don't know.
You know why? Because it's not that's not nature.
it's
that's
not.
what
It's not.
Sorry, but
This
that's
is created.
Yeah, that's not nature.
This is created attitudes,
That's
bro.
not normal.
It
Men
doesn't
and
make
women
no
aren't
sense.
supposed to be
No. On the same
on that same
no,
fucking.
I don't think so either.
No, that's not how
don't
it's
think so
supposed to be.
either.
That's why shit's thrown off in this
Yeah.
world.
It's off. It really is. There's no type of
balance.
no one knows what the fuck they are. There's no roles. There's no roles for anybody.
Yep.
Not just gender roles. There's just no roles.
Yeah.
Period.
Yep.
And that's fine, right? Everyone, like, don't start out in a role, but like pick something.
Yeah.
Do something, bro, because everyone is just confused. No one. We're all just like, oh, we want this,
Everything.
but then there's no logic behind anything. It's everyone's being told what they should believe,
Yep.
what they should want, like it's not okay to be a man. It's not okay to do things that you do naturally because that's toxic.
Yep.
It's toxic masculinity. It's this, that, and the other. Like, get the fuck out of here.
But
I'm
then
done. I'm
again-
done being. And then even when you try to abide by all those rules, you still aren't doing the right thing.
Yeah.
So no. Fuck you. I'm doing what I think is right.
Yeah, right
That's
is
it.
right for me, and wrong is wrong.
That's it.
And that's the thing. Then everything, then everybody deserves everything, and it's like just so it's
ridiculous.
too much.
It's ridiculous.
This dude can't even take it.
Nah, he's. I would be like, I'm excusing myself from this.
Probably, I'd be like, I gotta go throw up.
Yeah, I have to go talk to some woman with logic.
For
like,
real.
Yeah, I have to go fucking.
I gotta go thank my mother.
Yeah, or read some
Father.
Maya Angelou books or something. No, actually, no. I don't even know. I've never heard of Maya Angelou book. A poem. I've heard phenomenal woman. That's it. There you go. Patting themselves on the back again. All right, let's go.
Starting in the bed.
Here's the problem.
It doesn't matter where we start. That's how we finish.
Here's
That's how
the
we
problem
finish.
with that question. You fast tracking everything. If you're not
Oh my
hiring
God,
me
there's
for
always a
job,
problem.
Why am I answering to you what I bring to the table? Either
What
you're gonna
the
take your time.
fuck are you talking
You're gonna
about?
take your time to get to know me and figure out what it is that I bring.
That's trying to get to know you.
So let me ask you a question.
You don't really want me.
So niggas should sit there and watch your actions like he's a fucking like he's watching a lion in a safari. And today, this woman, she did this, so that must mean she believes this. Yeah, like
slept on her left side.
legit.
Last
That's
night.
what. So that must mean that she favors this, and I have to respond like this,
Yeah.
and then and that's how I should. That's how.
Like-
that's what she believes.
No, bitch.
But
if
she
we're
gets to ask any
supposedly
question.
so equal, tell
Yep.
me what the fuck you bring to the table.
You
How
gotta be a
about that?
psychic, and she gets to say, "Are you broke? Are you poor?
Yeah.
Are you a broke boy?"
Try to disrespect me.
You ain't got no money?
Exactly. The fuck, bitch?
Right away. Like, look, this nigga is hating his life right
ain't
now.
got no
This dude with the
sense.
braids on the left, he is hating his life right
yeah,
now.
he is.
This
He
dude's
can't
having like a
believe-
stroke on the right.
They can't believe that they're actually having the conversation
Yeah.
that they're having.
The craziest thing is, they would have, even if they would have answered the question, it's easy. If you, like, they could have killed the whole shit by saying, I don't get offended.
That's it.
I'm not offended by that question.
That's
Maybe
it.
some women are, but those women are lames. But I'm not offended by that question. Like, that's all it had to be.
That's
That
it.
was it. That
But-
was the easiest out, and you would have looked smart. You would have looked. No one can prove that wrong. Like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, hey, and that would have been that.
Yeah.
But no, you want to make yourself look ignorant.
You know why? Because they heard, instead of doing what you just said, listening to the question and thinking like, am I really truly offended by this
Yep.
question?
Yep.
Because you probably shouldn't be if you're
Yeah,
a
there's-
normal
I don't see
person,
the offense.
literally. But then they heard, okay, why do women get offended?
And got
then they were
offended.
like, oh, my fellow women are offended. Now I'm offended.
Literally.
And then got offended when
You're
they don't
absolutely
even
right. They
fucking
put themselves right in that group.
Legit.
They put
Fuck
themselves
outta here.
right in the group automatically.
that.
You're absolutely right. That's exactly
Fuck
what
that.
happened. Yep, that's believe all women shit. That's the all women are all right. Let's
Yep.
give us all this. Like that's
How
exactly
about
what we were just talking
no,
about.
Those women that are offended are
Some women are
bugging.
wrong. Some women are wrong.
I don't
That's how
feel
it
that
works.
way.
Like it's so simple. But then a woman like you who doesn't agree with the craziness gets called a pick me. Like
Yeah.
pick me. Like I just want to be picked. Like
Yeah.
I want to be picked too, though.
Yeah.
Don't
only have
I think
guy
we all want to be
friends.
picked.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Little do people know, we don't even fucking associate with anybody.
Yeah, that's the thing.
outside of
That's the
anything.
thing.
So I don't even care about
Little
shit
do I care.
like that. I just know what is normal to me.
You know how you feel.
Exactly.
And it's been the same thing this whole time.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's
like
it.
is what it is. But people don't want to. People don't want to be called pick me, so when they change their entire belief system because there's a name for their beliefs.
Well, then there's
Like
a name for
they
the
came up with a
opposite of
name,
pick
yes,
me.
but they came up with a name for it for a reason.
Yes.
They needed a way to shame you for your
Exactly.
beliefs, so they say it negatively. Pick me.
I'll
pick,
be-
you're
I'll
a
be
pick me.
that.
It is what it is. Your beliefs are your beliefs.
Yeah.
Just because they're trying to shame it doesn't mean anything. And the thing is, I believe some shit that people shame all the time, and it just
Me
doesn't.
too.
Like it is what it is. I'm gonna keep believing it, no matter how much you shame me for it. Fuck out of here. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I am, but I'm not. You know,
Legit. Straight up.
it's not to that point. Not where I'm gonna sell out.
No.
You know. But yeah, let's keep going.
Be here.
What questions are you asking on the first date?
Do you have kids? Do you have a job?
What are you bringing to the
There's somebody
table?
that thinks
Oh
they're in a
my
relationship
God.
with you at this point in
Oh
time.
my
That's
god.
but that's the exact same
Oh
question.
my
That is, what are you
God.
bringing to the table? But
It's
asking
literally
a dude
the same shit.
why he should qualify for the insides.
It's literally the same
thing.
shit. Only your pussy is way less worth, way less valuable than a nigga's entire life. He's asking if he can be in a because he might want to be in a relationship with you. You're asking him like that is the entrance exam to get into your pussy. That's what you're talking about.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That is crazy. And even if you're not, it's still the same type of question.
Yeah.
It's still the same type of question. Like, how come it's okay for you to ask? Like, I think that's actually even a little deeper than what do you bring to the table? Like, that might be a little off limits. Do you have kids? Do you have a job? Like, what job do you got? Bitch, calm down. Calm down, since that's how you feel, right? Well, can we get to know each other first? Shouldn't you just discover that? Shouldn't I go to work and you see me at work and then you find it out?
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't we be doing the same thing?
Find out where I work.
Yeah, find out where I work, just like you wanted
Do
me
some
to sit
work.
there and look at you like a motherfucking lion. Look at me like a lion in the safari and find out what I do for a job. Find out if I have
Yeah.
kids. See if I, you know what I'm saying, check, go through my mail or something.
But
like,
instead-
you have to do that instead of asking me the question.
She should be thinking like, okay, if that's not a crazy, if I don't think asking somebody how
Exactly.
many kids they have or
Then
what they do for a job is a crazy question,
it's not
then
crazy.
It's not a crazy question to get
Simple.
asked that, bitch.
Simple. And that's how I try to, when I apply shit, I try to see if I'm offended by it, let me see if I would ask the same thing. Or like if I could, if someone says I'm offensive to me, I try to see if I would say it to someone else.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that is how I respond to a lot of people. That's how I tell people when they're disrespectful, because it's something that if I was doing the same thing, I know you'd be offended. If I just flipped it and put it with something that you think is important. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? And that's exactly that's why you know she didn't do that, because she literally had an answer as soon as you said it. Oh, what do you do? Oh, table? Oh, and literally every time he said something, she had something to say.
the
So there
opposite.
was no type of wheels turning in her head when the question was asked. And there still hasn't. They have yet to think about it.
Yep.
These bitches have had all this time in the world to think right now. And they're just letting their friend just sink down in ignorance. It's crazy. And this one is just like,
Yeah,
she's just like the
wrong.
mean girl's friend,
Yeah.
you know?
Jesus.
I'm not gonna sit there and ask you what you bring to the table because I'll
Because
find
you're
out
not-
throughout
do you have a job?
discussion.
Do you have a job, right?
I'll find out
Yep.
throughout discussion.
Yep. Okay.
That's the
Okay.
same thing.
Okay. She's an idiot. She's a fucking idiot.
You think that you can just say it a different way and it doesn't mean the same thing? The fuck? I don't have to ask you because I'll find out throughout discussion. Because you're going to ask me.
Exactly.
The fuck are you talking about? Like, what?
God.
The hell are you talking about?
That's one of them. Don't
All right.
don't bypass do you have kids and everything else.
All right.
It's the same
you ain't got
thing.
no kids. Do you have a job? You say, yeah, I have a job. Is that the end of that?
No, obviously I
And-
gotta ask more
so
questions.
it's a job application like you just said.
That's what we
Let's
want to hear.
start
That's
off-
basically what you bring
don't
to the
start
table.
off
That's
a-
basically
Yes.
the female version
Right,
of what
yeah.
you
You
bring
Good
don't
to
just
job.
start off with what you
Lakers
bring
fit
to
it.
the table.
All right, but
Nigga,
nobody
how much
ever
you
said
paying?
nobody ever said we started off like
How
that.
much you paying? I'll bring whatever you paying
We
for.
obviously not starting
What?
off on what you bring to the table. We just said that we starting off.
Well, you
on
ask
something
why
else.
women get upset because it takes away from you actually
no-
trying to take your time to get to know me and ask
do-
any
it
other
doesn't.
No,
question.
it doesn't.
No, it
It
doesn't.
makes it.
How, if it's actually leaning more towards you guys spending more time together by asking that question,
exactly.
it's literally doing the opposite.
Wouldn't you be like, ooh, he wants to know?
Yeah, he's interested in me.
Okay, he thinks I might be like, he might want to move
Potential.
forward or whatever. Like, okay,
That's
let's-
it.
let me
This
tell
might be a
you.
potential relationship here. It's literally the opposite of what she's saying. There's no logic.
Just want
How
to
you
invest
know? You
our
a
time. No, I'm a man.
asked
I'm
why
a man, and
women get upset.
I asked the women that get
How do you
offended. this
know? Are you a
question.
woman?
Right,
You
but
get
how
offended.
you
Yo.
know
Listen,
how why
Even
Anybody
though they just assumed why men were approaching all this whole shit through the entire thing. And the only difference is that a nigga didn't ask, how do you know? Are you a man? Because a nigga, that doesn't even, what are you talking about? What? We're having a conversation and you're doing everything you can to avoid the actual, like, points and accountability behind the points. That doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense, and she's pissing me off. Let me just say that. She's absolutely pissing me off.
Yeah, she don't know what she's
In
talking
real
about.
life. Like,
Legit.
in real life, she's pissing me off. If I see her or someone who looks like her, I'm gonna stop her like, that was a terrible conversation you had.
You're stupid.
You're a dummy. You are so stupid. You should have seen yourself on that video.
that gets
Women, and what it
offended
takes
by this
away
question.
from.
Listen, anybody that gets
Y'all
offended
sound
by this
offended
question
right now.
Yo,
Don't
Jew,
bring
Jew,
shit.
Jew,
Legit.
Jew, let me.
No, because
Hey,
This
guys,
girl's
and listen,
acting.
and
She's
I
acting.
didn't know this conversation was going to take this turn, but again, the guys are asking very poignant, very logical questions, okay? And then what is the response? What are you, a woman? Like, Why even try to hit below the belt like that? But far too often you see this type of communication between men and women. The men are being respectful, high degree of integrity, and then the women keep on throwing pot shots, right? Keep on trying to hit below the belt, right? Putting in their sexuality into question, right? Or their genders in the question. Why? Why can't you just attack the point with your knowledge, with your thoughts? Like why? For the life of me, I just don't understand why this happens time and time again. Wicked
Destiny's
tongues.
Child.
But guys, like I said before, you discovered a wicked tongue. Maybe use the wicked tongue to your advantage. But otherwise, they for the streets. All right.
We're gonna end this here because it's already been an hour, and I don't think they have anything else to say.
That was honestly
that shit was the most annoying shit in the world, and I really, you see, this video is called. He asked, "What do you bring to the table?" The answers are ridiculous, and that was enough ridiculousness for me.
I was gonna say that was more than I was expecting.
From that just
in
pissed
that
me
little
off.
amount of time. And he even said he didn't watch the full interview, so there's even more. So I give them props for sitting there that long and even dealing with that bullshit.
True.
I don't know what happened at the end.
Me either. I don't really care what happened at the end.
As long
there was probably no resolution here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
For as long
you
as
see how stupid they sound. Well, there might have been a payoff. If you guys are interested in the payoff, let us know. We'll react to the rest of this video. You know, because that was definitely an experience, and I feel like we got some shit off on this one. This was a good one. So make sure
that shit was dope.
Make sure you guys tune in next time, every video we have, because we are just gonna keep on running through these shits because I really enjoy making these videos.
Me too.
And I feel like we've been on like a
kick.
Yes.
A roll.
We've been on a run right now.
I have fun.
Me too. It's actually fun. I'm actually having fun doing this.
Me
That's
too.
why I don't care if people like it or not, because I am actually enjoying this. And it will eventually pop. So we're just gonna keep doing it, regardless of if you like it or not.
We got something.
We do. I feel like we on to something.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I drop
that thing.
Remember to always stay Flawd Squad. Okay.
Y'all are the best.
Y'all are the best. Bye, guys.
Make it easier for me to go to sleep at night. I had a dream that I could do my thing, and everywhere I went, the people knew my name. Some people hated on the truth I bring, but now I use the hating just to fuel my plane. I had a dream that I could do my thing, and everywhere I went, the people knew my name. Some people hated on the truth I bring, but now I use the hating just to fuel my plane.